being stealthy at all, and I'm over here like investigating, being like, all right, so there's an elephant, and then there's a little white humanoid figure, just like relaying it, and then all of a sudden you just hear the little, and we're just like, what the fuck? Look over, and this motherfucker just like, freaking out over there. Every time with you. Every time.
You hear this howl echo out into the massive room, and you can hear the sound go up the walls and then slam back down into the floor. And when it does so, you can see the floor kind of glow a little bit, almost as it's receptive to the noise you've created. The almost harmonies in your voice.
Well,
as you howl, the large shoulders of this elephant gentleman turn around, and you can see underneath his hood are piercing bright blue eyes that are, it's like a cloak of shadow, and then just blue beams that come out from underneath the hood.
I guess I missed one little description you said of it. You said this was a bipedal elephant, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was still thinking like on all fours, but no, this motherfucker's standing on 2 feet and he has arms and shit. Lovely.
Yeah.
Here, baby. Coffee for you.
Oh, heck yeah. You're welcome to bring it in if you like.
I just didn't want to barge in.
No, she's not.
I appreciate
Don't
it.
tell her that.
Thank you so much.
And I put like about yay creamer for you.
Perfect.
Matter of fact,
Okay, so there's a giant fucking
Can you
elephant
get the-
person.
I'm
Really
picturing
outta
him
here.
as a battle beast from Invincible, but an elephant instead of like a
Having-
lion.
Oh wow, I oddly get exactly what you're talking about now from Invincible, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
he's having a fucking. He's having a cat without you.
No, I see it in that exact same style too, Trev. I get it.
I like it.
Because I imagine like the
Hopefully
Riding Star
Badass.
thing and everything.
Trust we're gonna
She
get some
sounds
artwork
pretty
of-
fucking badass.
Trust you're gonna get some artwork of this character.
It's okay. Let's play the
Oh.
game. I love you.
Bye, buddy. Sorry, my girlfriend brought me coffee, and my cat was trying to get it.
Ugh.
Oh, hell yes. He turns around, and you can see that on his chest is this kind of thin silver mail that is belted at the waist. His belt seems to be there. The belt underneath, the one that's kind of fastening his mail to his body, seems to be there only to be a part of the single leg covered in armor. And he steps forward, and as that foot connects with the ground, you can see that his eyes kind of fluctuate and resonate with the floor. It seems as though the rhythm of his steps is also something that this place is receptive to. I will say, Fezzik, you have seen something similar back home. The arenas in the village that you are from are also receptive to cheers and calls and song, promoting revelry.
Got it.
As he kind of catches you in his vision, you hear him say, "How have you gotten here? These paths are forbidden." He takes a step forward.
Fezzik, do you have anything to say back in return to him? You're the biggest one out of all 3 of us.
I would look at him and we've been sent here to figure out what's going on. And I've got a lot of questions that need answers.
He's sent here by whom?
A local captain of a town nearby, investigating what's going on with the ice. We're seeing that this ice is protruding the land around it and infecting the cultures and towns around.
We're sent here by the Lady of the Flowers.
You say that, and his interests peak. Make a deception check with disadvantage.
It's one thing I'm not really good at, boys. Actually, wait, no. Actually, my persuasion is actually not terrible.
Deception.
Deception.
I know.
Deception.
But I'm saying my charisma's not terrible. We'll see.
Okay.
Deception. Not the best. Only a +1. Let's
Good
hope
luck.
for 2 good rolls. Ooh, okay. First one's an 18. Let's hope for the second one. Second one, it's only fucking 7, 8. God damn it.
Damn. You hear this low basso chuckle.
I just kind of look at the other two. I'm like, it was worth a shot.
He says, "The lady does not speak to the common folk." He said
we were common.
He says, "She only deals punishments now." He takes 2 more steps forward. He says, "You have brought the kin of this land here. You have forsaken your friend." And you see his foot twists in the ice, and you see the elephant tusks start to kind of recoil back into his face. His shoulders go back and his chest goes up as his form starts to get a little bit smaller, not by much, but a little bit smaller. And instead, his ears shrink to be almost bovine in nature. His form now looks far more akin to Fezzik himself. You see now, after his transformation, there is an old giant standing in front of you. He says, "You were hired by the likes of Mayhem, were you?"
Should I really be the one speaking here, guys? Fezzik, I think
he's just speaking at all of you.
I know. I'm just like, I just decided to spurt. I look over Fezzik. I'd like nudge Fezzik. I'm like, Fezzik, you fucking.
I take a couple steps forward and, yes, we were hired by a captain of the local town.
You hear him sigh, and his sigh echoes through the room like a sallow sweep of wind. He says, "Poor, faithless humans. They care not for the world around them and the things that we do to protect their weak hides." He kind of takes a couple steps back to the thing sitting in the middle of the room and puts his hand on the back of her head. As he does so, the whole floor lights up with frozen blue lightning. It racks through her body, and she almost lifts off the ground. The electrical force is so strong. As he does so, ice forms in the flat surface that is the base of the Colosseum. He says, "They would not understand." He continues to push his will into the magic harder and harder, causing what seems like more pain to come out of this thing. And the louder that she wails, the more the ice grows.
I start to move down towards the steps. And as I say that, or as I'm moving down the steps,
how far away are we from them?
Yeah, that would be. No, you're good. That's a good question.
How far away are you from them?
Mm-hmm.
Probably a good 50 feet.
Okay. Well, can I say something before you start talking with me?
Yeah.
Like, is it possible for me to because we're not in combat right now, correct?
Correct.
So, can I ready an action?
Sure.
To prepare.
Hold an action.
Combat, yeah, because
I'm
not I want to be ready to to take an action as soon as combat starts, because like I'm not saying anything, but I'm ready for the fight to begin.
Yes. What action are you holding, and what is the trigger for said action?
Well, if it's possible, I would want the trigger to be like the start of combat, which I guess would mean when initiative is
Okay.
rolled.
Okay. That's fair. I'll essentially let you take your action before initiative is called then.
Which I guess the action will just be using my speed to get as close as possible, because I only have 30 feet of speed.
So you just want to start moving up as soon as shit starts going down.
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of calls out, leave this place. If not, you will join her. He kind of punctuates that sentence with another blast of just putrefying lightning.
I think the only thing I would say as I'm moving down towards him would just be, who is her?
I think he's talking about the girl.
Right, but more descriptive,
yeah. He doesn't respond. He just continues to push power into the spell. You can tell that part. I'm gonna say go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. Gross, but okay. Ah, 20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, yeah. Net plus 0.
He knows everything.
Wow.
Because he's a giant, and because you lived most of your life in the giant city, you have seen many warriors be healed by this specific spell. It seems as though he is casting 2 spells at once. Once to electrify her, and once to heal her back to top condition so that he can do it again.
I was about to say, is Bro literally casting like fucking lay on hands and like fucking shock and grasp all at the same time right now?
Pretty much.
Jesus, that's some torture if I've ever heard of it.
Yeah, he is definitely torturing this creature.
She just looks to be humanoid. We can't get any. Does she look elvish at all? Can we see with how far we are from? We might not be able to get any sort of like gander.
You can see her like her side and her back. The back, her hair is long and black, and it's white at the ends. You can tell that as he heals her, the white kind of returns to her hair, strangely enough, and the more he pushes lightning through her body, the black focuses in. It's kind of antithetical to what you expect.
I think I would just, honestly, at that point, once this has kind of happened, maybe once or twice, start to get kind of a full sprint down to kind of like charge further towards him, and
okay.
Look at him and say, you cannot take our lands. You will not freeze them over. This stops now. As I kind of rush in kind of further to the middle.
Okay. As you rush in, I'm going to say that this is when your action starts, Kintar. So you would be rushing in beside him. As you guys rush forward, the ice stalagmites shatter all at once. About, I'll say, 5 of the stalagmites in the room explode into shards of ice that from the core, wings. And 5 ice methods replace the spikes in the room. As you guys rush him, he turns and says, "You poor fools," and twists his ankle into that piece of armor again, kind of reverting back to his elephant form. I will say at this point we will roll for initiative.
Shit. Here we go again.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's not bad.
Here we go again.
There we go.
That's amazing.
You're welcome.
18.
I'm about to say, sticking with some shitty initiative rolls from OEL since I got an 8.
I also got an 18. 17 plus 1.
Oh, 16 plus 2.
6 plus 2.
And 8.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second. I have to go get my iPad.
You're good? You good?
No problem.
I'm gonna take a quick.
I really want to interrogate this fucker
Can
about the
this be
lady
like our-
of the flowers.
Yeah, can we take? Yeah, we'll take a little break here. Everyone get ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make some coffee. It'll just take a few minutes.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll take a little break here.
Nintendo. I am getting health and stuff set up.
No problem. That's the only thing with like DMing and stuff that like I feel like slows down like the entire game. It feels like as the second you get into combat because you're like, oh damn, I gotta get these health ready. I gotta get all these dudes ready.
Yeah. You two got 18, or did you get 8?
I only have an 8. Yeah. I would say McBee got I want to say 18 as well as Trev. I want to say they both got 18. Yeah. And then I got a good old fashioned 8.
Ugh. Haven't missed anything?
Not yet, no.
Cool. Badass. Is that one of the pioneers?
Pioneers? Oh.
Sorry, my mic. Yeah, this is the one that has the dude with like the Gatling gun on the back.
Hell yeah. Minigun.
Straight up, yeah. And also, just so you know, when you do actually look at the rules and stuff like that for these ones, because this one has one of the guys on the back of it, it actually gets to add an extra wound. So normally these guys have 3 wounds, but because this one has that, it actually gets to have 4 wounds.
Fuck yeah. 2 things. I know me and Trev.
I've had to learn like your entire army to paint them for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I appreciate it. I can't wait.
Yeah, here's your. I want to say this is your. What is it? The Hearthguard champion, basically.
Nice.
Like, I do love his shield because his shield has like guns on the inside of it.
Yeah, it's sick.
And
So
I've painted
just
him.
fucking...
Yeah, like the shield has like cannons on the inside of it that he fires with. It's actually pretty dope. I like the design. I think it's cool.
Connor, because me and Trev both rolled an 18 for initiative, do we need to roll again?
Yeah, we'll do rollies.
Okay. I did mine before we broke because I figured that was the case. But if I need to re-roll, I will too.
Okay.
Yeah, look at these dudes, McBee. All these guys have grenade launchers on their shoulders. I think they all get.
Fuck yeah.
This guy's like the leader, so he.
They
gets
look
his little
badass.
fucking, like, he gets his little like ram thingy on his head, like hangs off. I still have to paint the back of it. I think I'm gonna go red.
Fuck yeah. I'm excited for him. I'm excited to play then too.
Yeah, my only issue with these guys are the 2 Sagittarius I decided to make you. Because in the files for them, they didn't have the other side for the tracks. So when you look at the tracks, they are slightly off because I had to like retrofit them for the other side.
Not worried.
But the thing is, I mean, when you look at it from like a top-down view, you don't really notice. Like you see it a little bit, but like from like that angle.
Yeah, I'm not worried about shit like that.
Yeah, That was the only thing with it. Whenever I was looking at the files and I was like printing my shit, I was like, oh, they don't have tracks for the other side of this. I was like, but I want to do tracks because the tracks look super cool.
Yeah.
Like I like
Tracks
the
look
tracks.
nice.
So, no, I'm glad I was able to like. I still made them, and I was like, I'm not fucking figure out how to put you on there. I don't give a shit. I was like,
Said I'll melt the
break
damn
pieces,
plastic and re-adhesive, motherfucker.
I've done it.
Yeah,
I've
like
literally, I have pieces that like I have a little saw piece now for my my fucking whatever the fuck it is, your little knife tool basically.
X-Acto
For my
knife.
X-Acto knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like a little saw for it basically now, so that I can saw off pieces of my minis.
Badass.
Like specifically for my my knights and shit, so that way I can magnetize the weapons for them.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting.
Because that's the one thing that I like everybody online says to do with your knights is if you're gonna play Imperial Knights, like magnetize your weapons for them, so that way you don't have to only have one knight, you can switch them out. Which is really smart, actually. Like I get it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like if you build one and you glue all of it together, you only are gonna have that knight. And when you buy the box set, you get all the weapons to make all the other knights. So it's like,
Might
why
as
wouldn't
well.
I?
Yeah, electric.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like magnetize it, and then
A magnetized
fucking
electric.
yeah, and whatever you want. Whenever you're like, oh well, I want to switch my knight errant to a knight fucking paladin, and you can do that. It's really nice. I still need to go through and magnetize all my weapons. I haven't done that yet because the weapons I do have on, I'm kind of okay with for the time being.
Wait, hold on.
So who's going? Oh yeah, you all have to do rollies.
Yeah, Trev needs to get his ass back here. Said he was gonna make coffee. It'd
So
be real
quick question. I don't know how this would work. I've never thought about this. But if I extend can I extend an instantaneous spell? I don't know if it says that in the thing or not.
Yeah, what do you mean?
So like
if you're talking
command,
about extending,
would that extend to 2
we're talking about
rounds?
doing that.
I don't know. I thought extending was just distance.
That's what I thought too. I thought extend was a spell used for extending distances.
Extend is a spell for using extending durations of your spells. So like that's why I used extend on Longstrider because it extended my duration from 1 hour to 2 hour. Which that was another thing. Do I still have that going?
Yes,
Okay.
I would say you're at the tail end of it, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
Give me 1 second, McBee. I'm gonna look at the what
Yeah,
is it?
I'll look too, 'cause
Sorcery.
I'm kind of curious. Because I wonder if it says that it needs to be something besides instantaneous.
What are they called?
Sorcery points.
Sorcery. What the fuck is it? Why do I feel so stupid that I can't?
Oh no, you can't.
Magic.
Duration of
Meta
1
magic,
minute
that's
or
what
longer.
it's called.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I don't know why I couldn't think of fucking. There it is. Yeah, because you have distant. Cool. That's what it is. It's distant spell.
Oh yeah.
That's weird. I always thought extend spell was the distant one. That's weird. So what do people always like? Have, like I feel like say, especially on
expend, and
I'm
only saying this because this is something that I'm going to do as well. But whenever I get to higher bard levels and I unlock the aid spell, I'm going to do the extend, cast aid, extend, long rest, so then you still have it going for 8 hours afterwards. Like it's so that you just have more temporary HP, especially only being a party of 3 and all frontliners. Figured it might be useful. But yeah, I like the extend and the quicken are the 2 sorcery things I have from that meta magic feat. It's unfortunate though, because if I extend a spell, then I can only extend another spell. Because I can't, because quickening is 2 points and I only have 2 points total. So I either have to decide to extend 2 spells or quicken 1 for the whole day. So pick your poison. You're a barbarian, you know what the fuck.
I'm gonna take a pee real quick.
Good.
Sorry about that.
You're
You're good.
good. Connor's gonna take a quick pee, and then I think we'll get back to it.
Still thinking about what I might multi-class into. I still don't fucking know. I don't know if I want to go
In
spellcaster
that
or
case,
not. Fuck
I'll
you,
be back before he is.
Sounds good. Well, are you just gonna get on this guy and beat the shit out of him?
I still don't know if I want to go like sorcerer or wizard, cause like I almost want to go sorcerer, but I think I would go wizard instead, just cause. Or I still could go paladin. The paladin is based off charisma, and my charisma is shit.
How do you
Charisma's
want
only
to?
+1.
How do you want to play the character? Do you want to be more of a caster, or do you want to be more of a upfront frontliner? Because if you want to be a frontliner, paladin all the way. But then you also
Well, yeah,
got to
but
be
I'm just
more
trying to think about what the
religious.
party needs a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, a little extra healing wouldn't be bad, but I also know you probably wouldn't go that Oathbreaker, or wouldn't go that
Oathbreaker
subclass.
can still heal.
Oh yeah, they all have lay on hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a diddle you.
But no, I'm just thinking. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think they'll be fun. Either one.
Who's your first?
You're a shit, Trev. Let's get fucked.
Yeah. You guys all reds?
I'm ready to fight an elephant.
Whenever you're ready, we'll
Cry.
Nintendo it. And so.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Alright,
I've never
Nintendo,
even
let's
heard
go.
that before. I've only seen the meme.
How have you never heard? You never played fucking Grand Theft Auto San Andreas?
Nah, dude, I didn't have a PlayStation.
Trev, you didn't have a childhood. It was on Xbox.
Are you sure?
Yes, I played it on Xbox. I was an Xbox kid.
Interesting. I was too, but I was more Halo.
I was Halo as well. I was a Halo kid as well, Trev.
Alright,
No
Nintendo.
excuse, no excuse.
You didn't have a
Nintendo,
childhood.
And then
Yeah.
we just
Okay,
I
so
love you, Trev.
I need y'all to do rollies.
I'm keeping my initiative from last time. I had a good roll. That's still
No,
safe.
Trev, you and McBee have to
We
roll
both
to
got
see who goes
18.
first because you both got 18.
Yeah.
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 7. Wait, what do we add initiative to it?
Just do
At
straight
this
rolls.
point, I'm just straight rolls because all I'm seeing is
17.
who
17
goes
you
first.
got. I got a 12.
Okay.
Bitch.
Well, I rolled earlier because I knew that you rolled an 18, so I knew we'd have to roll rollies, and I rolled a 19, but I was like, I'm going to
Guitar is such an
re-roll
asshole.
to be nice guy. So,
Yeah,
fuck
it's
you.
tall tale.
I hope you trip and fall down the
such a
stairs.
fuck.
So, in case you didn't catch that, it was me going first and making second.
Yeah, and I hope you fall down the
Yes.
stairs.
It is actually
Gambit is an underrated character, right?
it is Kintar, the elephant guy, Fezzik, the first 2 methods, B, and then the last 3 methods.
Gotcha. Can we also get a layout of the battlefield real quick, just to remember how far you were away?
Yeah. Let me doodle that up for you real quick.
No
Shouldn't
problems,
take
no
me too
problems.
long. Let me get
This guy will ask all the questions for sure, so don't worry. Yeah, you.
That's right. I'm up here, bitch.
I love you, Kintar, but I hope you fall down the stairs. Can I use that as a bonus action or reaction to trip Kintar down the
Push him down the stairs.
Just kidding.
No.
Go get him, Kintar.
I love Kintar, sorry.
I don't know. That would be the second time you've attacked me in this playthrough.
It was a
Thunderwave.
joke. It was a
Thunderwave.
joke. You're part
Thunderwave.
animal.
What's
You're
animal
part
cruelty is
animal.
cool?
I wasn't trying to hit you.
No, you're like John Bernthal in Fury. Whenever fucking Brad Pitt has to deal with him, and he's like, "You're a dog, so I have to kick you with the boot because that's the only way you understand shit."
Never seen it.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Am I like John Bernthal and The Punisher?
I haven't either.
No. I honestly, you're much more like him in Fury.
Okay, interesting.
You're an animal.
I mean, I can't say anything because it's literally true.
I mean, you literally leave us in the middle of the night whenever I'm like, all right, guys, everybody go on watch. And then you're like, and you fucking run off into the forest to go hunt.
Dude, that's like my main character trait, dude. I have to. It's a compulsion.
I think that's a flaw.
Do traits have to be positive?
No, that's true. Good point.
We love our neighborhood fluffy
Yeah,
boy.
you act like you don't like breakfast. It's like, come on.
Well, it's
You
funny
always
too,
have
because like
fresh
you
meat.
two you guys have been adventuring together for a little while, right? As
I've been
mercenaries.
dealing with this shit for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
I've been dealing with this shit for a while.
He just kind of sweeps it under the rug. He's so used to it at this point.
Yeah.
He's like, God damn it.
I imagine that you are like very well. Never mind.
Yeah, I have been with you guys only
That
for
makes
like a
sense.
little bit. I've not been with you guys for a while. Imagine this is our first like big adventure with you. I probably had done a couple smaller side things, like go pick some flowers and shit.
Yeah, you weren't there the last time we had to unfreeze a mountain.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Never had to unfreeze a mountain before.
Thank you, B. Good guest.
We fought a few things out in the forest and stuff. We did some jobs for some locals, things like that. Just your average blood
Mostly
hunter stuff.
killing things.
That's normally the way it
Yeah.
goes.
You guys came
Asking for money.
by Dennis by Landing, watched the Coliseum battles, and I joined up with you.
Really got knocked out in the 3rd round.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't won yet. Fezzik has not won, unfortunately.
I still thought you put up a great fight.
Thanks.
All right, hey, you'll hit back there one day. You'll win it.
Well, this elephant, hopefully.
Make your mother
We'll
proud.
count the elephant. This is the final round. See how it works.
Oh.
Okay. I have
God.
posted
Oh God.
We will check that out for
kind
the
of what's
viewers
going on
as well.
here.
In
It's
general?
loose.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That works.
Cool.
it's loose. I would say each square is probably 20 feet.
Okay. Jeez. Okay, so
Okay,
kind of far away from him. Okay.
Oh, so there's a ice method to like directly to our left.
Are they high up in the air as well? Let you guys all see that.
No, they're at about shoulder height. Just because that's where they came out of the ice.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay, yeah. When we heard stalactites, I guess we thought up, attached to the ceiling, instead of
Stalagmites.
Yeah. We don't know cave terminology. I'm kidding. Treat us like dum-dums. No.
Stalactites hang tight from the ceiling. Stalagmites might poke you in the foot.
Good point. That's a good one. Never heard that
I
one
thought it was
before.
might fall down.
Is it tights or tightly affixed to the ground?
Ah,
Mites
fuck.
might
Here we
fall
go.
I was about to say, this is the same bullshit with like red sun and
fuck.
morning, sailors be warning. Like, this is the same shit.
Okay,
Either
anyway.
way,
Yeah, either way. Let me get back to my...
Submit
they're
it.
at shoulder height. Who knows where they started from?
I was about to say, we're fighting them.
Yes.
Who fucking cares? Bring it, little bit.
Guitar, what you got going on there, boss?
So there's one directly to our left. It looks like.
Yeah.
Like so I'm gonna go after that one.
Okay.
And give it the old predatory strike.
Okay. Roll to hit, good sir.
Check out this one more time for us.
Oh. 11.
Okay, hold on just a second. I forgot to add a crucial thing to my notes here. 1, 2,
Kill us all.
4, 5. Okay. You are attacking method 1. Here, actually, I'm gonna send this to the group chat as well, so that you guys know which ones are which. Easier for description.
Gotcha. Got it.
Cool.
You said each square is about 20 feet?
I'll say 10 just for the
Okay.
sake of combat.
Gotcha. But it is a giant amphitheater.
Yes, it's huge.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It'll just make a little bit more sense, especially since most of us only have 30 feet, so it'd be kind of hard to like move like a square and a half.
I was like, I got 40 feet
Yeah.
right now. That's where I'm sitting.
Ooh.
Long strider. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Smart boy.
Yeah, try.
All right, Trev, you're up.
It was 11 to hit. I Smith at 1.
Oh, yes.
That hits?
It just barely hits.
Woohoo! Nice! Oh, man. That's a thrill. That's gonna be...
It's the little things in life, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
When you roll and you think you miss, but hey, you just barely fucking hit.
That's a 7 damage.
7 damage?
Yep. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with the other claw with my bonus action.
Okay.
And that is a 13 to hit, which I guess does. And that is 6 damage.
Do you have an attack that's like roll over and they have to give you belly rubs?
We'll work on that.
That's a level 5 spell.
Charm. I have to use charm on them.
Mm-hmm. Their special attack falls sharply.
All right, you run up and you slash this thing. The first attack that you get off on it, it is perfectly at slashing height, and you knock one of its legs clean off. Immediately, it's looking pretty rough.
Got it.
Is that the end of your turn there, boss?
That was both attacks, right? 13
Yes.
damage total. Cool. Yep, that's all I got.
Okay. We are looking at
The elephant.
Big elephant, right?
yes, the elephant. I am just looking to see.
Elephant.
I'm gonna text you something.
See what this
Okay.
guy's gonna do. It's gonna be terrifying.
He is going to. Let me get my map up on my computer screen. Okay.
I'm just curious what that means.
You just have resistance, so you take half damage.
Oh, is that resistance just for bludgeoning?
It's for those 3 things.
Okay, gotcha. That's what I didn't know. Cool.
It's like a barbarian rage.
Gotcha.
He is going to dash up to you, Kintar. And then let's see. You can dash and then use a bonus action, correct?
Oh yeah.
Like, all right. Okay. He's going to dash, use his bonus action to do an offhand wallop. Probably can use a reaction to fall, reducing. Okay.
Is Kintar gonna immediately die?
He is going to he is going to attempt to hit you with just a strike with his fists. I do not see that hitting, especially because that's going to be a 5.
Just misses.
Just misses. You can feel the wind come off of his huge fist, and it's bitter cold wind. But he misses, and because he dashed, he does not get any more hits off on you, ending his turn. Next up, that will be Doink. Fezzik.
So he has ran up to where Kintar is now, so I could easily get to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run over to him. I want to get in an angle where I'm not looking in Kintar's direction. I want to be facing him and facing away. And I want to cast Thunderwave.
Thunderwave?
Yeah, maybe knock him back further down the Coliseum.
Okay. Yes. Is that a contested roll?
I think it is I believe it's just a con save. Yeah, you'll make a Constitution saving throw. It's a 15-foot cube originating out with a thunderous damage. So I imagine you start hearing the beating of the drums and just a one large hit and electric pulse just shooting outward.
Okay. What is the DC?
13.
13. Ooh, okay. He barely fails that.
Cool.
So he gets knocked back.
Yeah, and he'll take
Or is it 5 feet, 10 feet?
10 feet away from me, and then he takes 2d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
Just kidding.
God
That's
damn.
why I rolled that. Let's roll that. And that will be 10 points of thunder damage. 2 5s.
I didn't know you knew spells.
Of course I do. I'm a
He's
performer.
A bard, babe.
Cool. It knocks him away, and he hits the ice with this big, like, that makes the ground flash light up. You can see that, like, the chairs are kind of like lighting up individually in big sparkles in the spectator seats that are all empty. As he hits the ground. Next up is.
Quick question: am I able to use a bonus action to just like pull out my shield and sword at that point after I cast that? Cool.
Yeah. How much of your movement did you use?
I had 40 feet of movement, and then moved to him. If he was close to Kintar, then he was only, I guess, like 20 feet away.
Okay. I was gonna
bit.
say, it just takes the rest of your movement to pull out your sword and shield.
Okay, cool. That works.
Awesome. Next up are Mephits 1 and 2. They are. One of them is going to attack you, Kintar, and the other is going to attack Fezzik. I'll say 1 is attacking Kintar, 2 is attacking Fezzik.
Got it.
B getting off easy.
Hopefully you get the elephant guy next.
What the fuck? Okay. There we go. So the Mephit 1 is going to use Frost Breath. The Mephit exhales a 15-foot cone of cold air. Each creature must succeed on a DC 10 dexterity saving throw, taking 5 damage or 2d6 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
So we got to hit 10 next save?
Yeah.
Sorry, and I feel like I've looked up this before. But I just wanted to make sure. Danger Sense, that is only for like traps, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
How much damage for a fail? Or have you not?
Just a second.
It does say on Danger Sense you have advantage on. It's not a spell. This breath, okay. But it does say on dexterity saving throws against effects you can see, such as traps and spells. So.
Yeah, because I know if you're gnomes have whatever it is, like gnome cutting or something like that gives them advantage on all spell saves.
Super nice. Okay, cool. But not on the breath because it's not a spell. Okay, let me.
Shit.
What kind of save is this?
Next.
Dex? I rolled an 18.
Then you passed.
Okay. You are taking 2 points of cold damage.
Okay.
McBee?
Yeah. And then what did you get?
I failed. I got a 7.
Okay, then you're taking 4 points.
Woo!
All right.
Roll, boys.
Yeah, he just blasts out this cone.
Refreshing.
Method 2 is also going to attack Mr. McBee. Not B, but Fezzik.
Yeah.
Let's see here. He is going to try to scratch you.
Coming for you.
Okay.
Let's see, it's +3 to hit. That'll be 5.
That does not hit.
All right, and he flies at you, kind of gets caught in the cold smoke and can't see you and blindly swipes, missing you. That is it for them. Next up is B.
Alrighty. So with positioning on the board, you said that the elephant dude is next to Kintar.
10 feet away from us now because I knocked him back.
And I was going to say, and you are also next to Kintar.
Yes.
Fezzik. Okay. And Kintar went towards the Ice Myth at 1. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. And then 2... Did 2 and 3 come over near them?
Just 2.
Just 2.
Okay. All right. I am going to. I'm gonna move up towards Ice Nymph at 2. If I can get within range of that.
Okay.
I have 30 feet of movement, and I'm not exactly sure its position compared to where they are.
I'll say yeah, you can make it.
Okay.
This is more like a loose guideline and less like solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure because I figured with where they all.
We'll do solid measurements. Yeah, we'll do solid measurements when I can actually get a table set up and a camera above said table and whatnot.
Yeah, and that's no problem. I figured with how they had kind of like moved right there, I should hopefully be able to get within range of one of them. As I run up, I'm going to pull out my sword, and I'm going to like cut it against my palm. And as I do, I'm gonna flick that blood against my sword like a tuning fork again, and cause we are gonna go with flames this time, because I like fire. And hopefully fire does a good job against these little fucking ice Memphits. So I'm going to take a d4 of damage. Oh, 3. Okay. Okay, so 3 points of damage as I cut myself with my sword. And then I'm going to run over, and since I'm dueling, I'm not really two-handing my sword. I'm just going to, with my sword in one hand, and it's now currently set on fire, blazing. I'm going to take a swing at that Ice Nymph at 2, I think. And let's see. Fuck, I don't think that's probably gonna hit. Yeah, I only get a +4 on these right now, which is not fantastic. Yeah, that's only an 8, so I assume I miss.
Yeah, that misses the method.
Did all that theatrics for nothing, man. Yeah, no, it's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Then it is methods 3 through 5. That will be attacking now. As a matter of fact, their attack ends up being more of a dash. towards all of you guys, and because they are smaller creatures, really all they can do is dash. Let's see here. Yep, they're all just going to move up to where they're in range. I do not think with their movement speed. Yeah, no. None of them are going to be able to reach off the bat. So they're all going to dash up and then end their turn. And then just back at the top of the round with Kintar.
Alrighty. Another predatory strike on Method 1.
Okay.
That'd be 17 to hit.
That hits.
10 damage.
10 damage. Are you within 5 feet of the creature?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to roll a dexterity saving throw.
21.
21. Okay, just a moment. I need to roll a d8.
No.
You'll only take half damage.
You will be taking 2 damage of
Cold
slashing.
Damage.
So am I just taking 1 then, since I have a resistance to slashing?
Yes. Yes, you are only taking a damage point. But now you know that when these things die, they fucking explode.
No.
Because as you slash through it, its form in midair kind of begins to swell, and jagged points of ice shoot out from its body in the shape of violin bows. And as they shoot out, they make this horrible orchestral screech as they explode and detonate within the 5-foot radius.
Sounds dangerous. Who am I closest to now? Is it the elephant?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action for a predatory strike on him.
Okay.
I guess I'm still right next to him, right? Because the last thing he did was attack me.
Well, I knocked him back 10 feet, and so you'd be closer to Ice Method 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, then I'll attack Ice Method 2 then. Whoever, since they're closest to me. Not 20.
Nat 20?
Yeah. So 26 to hit.
Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
Critical, you double your damage.
Sick.
Nice.
What does that mean?
Oh, I rolled a 6! So that's 11 damage. Doubled?
Doubled.
So 22.
22 damage total?
Yeah.
Okay, make another dexterity saving throw for me.
Dude,
very nice.
A nat 20 and a 6 back to back? Oh my god. Love it. And another 19 for the dex, so that's 21.
Alright, let me roll for damage on that. You are taking, let's see, it's 6, cut in half is 3, cut in half again, I'm going to say is 1, round down.
Alright.
So you're only taking another 1 damage.
Man, that was a 19, a 20, a 6, and a 19, all back to back.
Goodbye, all the good rolls.
Yeah.
For real.
Hey, that's still good shit. You took care of them real quick.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, and that's 2 ice methods down. Next up is the elephant guy. As he kind of pulls himself off the ground, he says, "You fools, you know not what you do." And as he stands up, he's moving back towards the figure in the middle of the room. And he is going to see.
How
10.
close was he to Mephit too? Like, was he in my like range for like an opportunity attack or no?
No, because I pushed him back 10 feet.
Uh-huh. So he is running back to the figure in the room, who is just kind of barely starting to pull themselves off the ground.
Is he able to get to her completely, or is he like stopped?
He gets to her,
Okay.
and at this point, he is going to use.
Shocking grab
Huh.
on this poor.
But... Oh, I was gone.
Good to have you back.
Indeed. Where'd it
What's happening right
go?
now?
Yes, you're good.
Guy.
You okay, Trev?
Oh, what's happening? Well, I was gone for a sec. I lost connection. I don't know
Oh
what's
yeah.
going on.
It's the elephant guy's turn. You're good. We're still waiting.
He ran,
He
over
ran back
towards
to the lady in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
He is going to. I swear to God, he has. Take banner dash action page. Okay, sorry, scratch that. On him getting back to the lady, he is going to rush you, Fezzik, and hit you with a flurry of blows.
Ow, got it.
Where the fuck did that go? I just had it. Son of a bitch. You would think I know all the monk stuff, because monks are the shit. Where's the shadow? Where's the Phoenix? Shit. I'm gonna look it up. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
Yes.
We're ordering wings.
Oh, okay.
I picked some sort of sweet chili and then the natural garlic parmesan. They have the garlic lemon too.
Ooh.
There's a big list. Do you want me to send it to you?
The chili ones sound fine to me.
Huh?
The chili ones sound fine to me.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
That and the garlic parmesan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bone out or bone out?
Bone out, please. Okay, so it's just 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Har.
Har.
That's right.
Dirty dog.
Okay. And then an unarmed strike.
Did Fezzik die?
He's punching me.
Did Fezzik die?
Oh, he's punching Fezzik?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was punching the woman. I was like, damn. He's got mad. Said, fuck it.
Yeah. Let's see. 2d6 because it's. Oh, he's gonna see if he hits you first. Duh.
Phew, thank God they're not auto hits.
One of them is a 19 and one of them is a 7.
19 hits, 7 does not.
Okay, so I will roll for just the one hit.
Oh, wait, can I? What is that?
That is 5 damage.
Okay.
He is going to then end his turn.
Okay.
Oh.
My turn now?
Yes, sir.
I want to look at him and kind of chuckle a bit, and we'll see if you can take me down. I'm gonna have to finish you. And I want to rage, and I'm gonna take a swing at him with my longsword.
Ooh, okay. Hell yeah.
Let's see if this hits. Probably not. Okay. A 15 to hit.
15 to hit?
Yeah.
Yes, that does indeed just barely hit.
Okay.
That hits the elephant?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be 7 points of slashing damage.
7 points of slashing damage?
Yeah.
He gets a pretty hefty slash from you when you hit him with that. He kind of takes a couple steps back. You can see the armor as he does so kind of grinds into the ice, locks him in place. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of it.
That's
okay.
Sorry.
Next is methods 1 and 2, which are both dead. Next is B.
Yeah, let's go. All right. Well, since I already have my Crimson Right on my sword, I don't believe I can change it. It doesn't specify that I can. It says it just is active until my next short or long rest. So I'm going to look at this big elephant fucker. I am going to cut my hand again. And as I do, I'm going to, like, with the blood in the air, scribble a, like, I guess, like, either, like, a clef note or a treble note into the air. And as I do, I flick it at him. And as it hits him, he's going to be hit with a blood curse of agony, of bloated agony. I am amplifying it on myself. So I will take another d4 of damage. That's another 3. But he must make a... He can make a con saving throw at the end of each of his turns to dispel the curse. But for the time being, he, for his next turn, will have disadvantage on strength and dex checks and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack on its turn.
Okay.
So I used up one of those. And then, is he within running distance of me? Can I make it towards him?
I would say yes.
Okay, then I'm just going to run up at him. And I guess Trev is also at him, or is that Fezzik?
I'm at him.
I guess Kinitar. Okay, so it's Fezzik that's near him.
Yep.
If I can't position myself in a way to flank him, so that way we can, like, have an easier time of fighting him, I will just attack him normally. Is there any way I can flank him or no? If no, no big deal. Since it is a big
We're
place.
all on the same side,
I would say at this point, no.
Okay. If on my next turn or something I can, I'll try to do that.
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay.
All right. So for the time being, I'm just gonna make a swing at him. Hopefully I hit this time.
Maybe both of us should roll down.
Okay. That is only a 11 plus 4, 15 to hit.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes, 15
Okay.
just hits.
That's what Fezzik
All
got.
right. Oh, luckily. Okay. Let's see. Let's grab that D8. And then also my D4 fire damage. Oh, hell yeah. 7. So it's going to be a 7 plus 6.
13.
Or wait, sorry. No, it'll be... My strength is only a 2 right now, so that's only going to be a 7 plus 4. So 11. And then 4 fire damage on top of that, so 15 in total.
Okay, 15 damage?
Mm-hmm. And that is going to be my turn.
Okay. It's a good turn.
Oh,
yeah, it was a really good turn. All right, at the top of the... Oh, no, excuse me. It's methods 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to say we're kind of gonna partner each one of them with one of you.
Do it.
Okay,
I already have my plan for how to deal with my fucker, so.
I growl at all of them. Like, come get me.
Oh my fucking god.
How that new dice treating you, huh?
Well, I just rolled 2 natural 1s and a 4.
So not that great, huh?
You must
Not
have
that
enough
great.
Sorry.
2 of the pheasants fly at you guys, but decide to cross their paths instead of just go for the closest one. So 2 of the pheasants collide midair and drop to the floor, while the other one just kind of like scoots forward and gets tired, I guess, by the time he gets to you. Sees kind of the smackdown you're putting and takes a step back. But yeah, they all failed to attack either one of you. And I will say that the bonk that each of the other 2 methods gave each other dealt a damage to each of them.
Wow. So are they prone?
Yes, they are prone on the ground.
And what does that mean?
You get advantage on attacks against them.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Then you get disadvantage.
Kintar is at the top of the round.
Alright, well, I'm going to go to those dumb ones that smacked into each other. And I'm gonna strike one of them predatorily.
Okay.
You are on the list.
I'm glad I had advantage because the first one was a 10. And the second one is a 14.
Okay. Which one are you attacking, 3 or 4?
Let me pull the thing back up. I mean, the one that was closest to me, and I was on like the left, like the
Probably
side.
4.
So 4.
Yeah.
4 would be after you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, go ahead and do your damage.
And it's just 1 damage roll, right? Advantage is just
Yes. Yeah.
Another 6, baby. That's 11 damage.
11 damage.
Nice.
And I'll go ahead and throw my second strike on the same one. Yes.
Okay.
Because if he dies and explodes, well, that will hurt the other one, won't it? Or will the
Yeah,
other
he's
one
within
roll?
5. Actually, no, they're immune to ice damage. So.
Wait, I thought it was slashing damage. You said.
The methods?
I thought that the after death thing you told me was slashing damage. Is it?
Yes, it's slashing and cold damage. Oh, so yeah, they would take the slashing damage. Let me check their thing. Death bursts. Each within 5 feet. This is 7 throws, slashing damage on failed save. Yep, it's just slashing, so it would take the damage.
Okay, that was another 14 to hit on.
That's good for you too. Because if it was cold
Yeah,
damage,
hits.
you wouldn't.
Another 6.
Another 6.
Extra weighted.
Okay. Is the damage?
So that's 11 again.
Okay. So it dies. It explodes, and I need you to roll your save, and I am going to roll the save for it as well.
I throw the save.
D10 plus Dex.
I got a 6.
Okay, that's yeah. It also failed. So you will both take 7 damage.
So do I take half of that?
For your resistance.
Did you
yes. He failed to save his resistance.
Yeah, because of the slashing resistance.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so you'd only take 3 slashing.
Yeah, and that is that's my turn.
Cool. And is it the elephant turn now?
Oh, I forgot.
Yes, it is Elephant Guy's turn. He is going to. Let me see.
Are we even sure this is a bad guy?
You see his
He's
form.
attacking us.
Technically, you attacked him first.
Fuck him.
Didn't the methods come up?
He threatened us first.
After you guys took off, the methods showed up.
He was torturing that other thing.
I was gonna say, he
It's fine,
literally
it's
told
fine.
us about how he literally was
You
like,
see
"You do
turn
not
into
understand
a-
what we do for the people of this realm," and then he literally like grabbed this woman and started shocking her and healing her at the same time.
Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say he goes to. He is moving in the direction of the lady in the middle of the thing now. He is close enough to invoke an attack of opportunity from whoever last attacked him.
That was me.
Okay.
Would I also be close to him just because I attacked him and then he rushed up to him, so I figured I would still be next to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
He is definitely trying to get away.
Yeah.
Okay. What a bitch.
Yeah, I thought
Or at least move.
Hell yeah. I got an 18 plus 5, so that'll be a hit.
Mhm.
Or 18 plus 4.
I got a 14 plus 5, so I got a 19.
Okay, so you both hit him.
D8, D4.
Oh man,
7,
terrible
yeah.
damage rolls though. Man,
I
6
gotta say, I rolled
damage.
pretty well.
I got a 1 and then plus 3 plus
I
2.
got, what is it? 7 plus 4, so that's 11
Why is it
again,
plus 3 plus 2?
Because I get plus 2 for rage.
because he's rage damage. Yeah, so I got, what was that, 11 plus 3, 14. So
I'm a
11
barbarian.
slashing for me and 3 fire, so 14.
And mine
total.
is just 6 slashing.
Jeez.
You know, Trev, you can
Okay.
do that with your bonus action, is like put it on your claws.
Yeah, but my bonus.
You want to do
action is
both?
my
You want to do
second
both?
attack.
Okay,
I get it.
you did 14 and you did what?
6
6.
slashing, yeah.
Okay. He is not looking super hurt, but he's pissed that you guys have been able to get him this far. He still moves past. He takes the damage and continues on, making his way to the lady on the floor. He spends his actions casting a spell, not necessarily at you or the girl, but it does cause the floor to sink where she is, almost like an elevator in the middle of the Colosseum. And she goes down and kind of gets enclosed by the floor. As you do so, she looks up at you, and you can see her face now. She is gaunt with white skin, white eyes. She has veins of black ice coming from her eyes and the sides of her mouth. And as she's descending into this, kind of subterranean space, she lets out a shriek that is so loud. I need all of you to take Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Did you get that, Kintar?
Oh wow. Yeah, I should have been adding +4 to my dex saving throws this whole time, and I haven't been.
You haven't been looking at your saving throws, have you?
As this scream erupts into the open air, more stalactites kind of grow up out of the ice. But yeah, she gets closed off, and the scream. What did you guys get?
I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
Wow.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a
A 9.
12.
Okay, give me just a moment.
Dang, I thought I did the worst. I didn't know I came out on top. What the hell?
Nope. My saves are like, I want to say like Dex and Intelligence.
Mine's
Same.
strength, con, and charisma.
My con
Okay.
is +2.
Yeah.
Like 13 constitution save throw on. Okay. Who succeeded and who failed?
What was the DC?
What was the save?
I got a 12.
13.
Oh,
No,
so all of us failed.
All of us failed.
Everyone
Oh,
failed.
everyone failed?
Everyone failed.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
had a nat 1. So
Yeah.
I
Whew.
feel like
You
I
watch.
failed the worst.
You watch as the world fades to blackness. All of you drop unconscious.
I knew
What?
this was about to happen.
Ooh.
For some reason, you wake up with the nagging suspicion in the back of your head that nobody traps a banshee for no reason.
That's where that undead aura was coming from.
It says right here with the whale, the banshee releases a mournful wail provided that she isn't in sunlight. This wail has no effect on constructs and undead. All other creatures within 30 feet of her that can hear her must take a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. On a failure, a creature drops to 0 hit points. On a success, the creature takes 10 damage or 3d6 physical damage.
Ooh.
Psychic damage. You wake up in the foyer
The what?
with full health.
The first room of the castle?
Yes. With full health and a note.
Oh, fuck. Who has the note? Is it just sitting on the floor in between all of us?
Yeah. You guys are literally like in a triangle, and the note is in the middle of the floor.
I hope one of us opens it.
Yeah,
I
just
open it.
pick it up. Yeah.
What the fuck does it say? God damn it. Better luck next time, losers.
As you look at this note, it kind of reads, or say kind of, it reads, you will find that the entrance you came in through has been sealed off. It explains that what you saw was not meant to be seen, and now you have more eyes on you than just the lady.
But the entrance, it says the entrance was sealed off, so we can't get out.
Oh, you can get out. You can't get back into the amphitheater room.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of like other ways we could go down that hallway, correct?
Oh yeah, there are tons of rooms. And from what you saw when you were down there, it seemed as though there were other entrances.
Well, all this we were supposed to do is gather intel. Have we gathered enough to make it for this mission to be considered a success?
I think Captain Leon would like the info we got for him.
I mean,
I don't know if I want to go back in there. I don't know how I'm here now.
I don't even. Why did they not kill us?
It's a good question.
Why did he heal us?
I'm not really sure what happened.
There are forces at play that none of us understand.
I say we get the fuck out of here.
I
And we
agree.
head
I kind
back.
of feel like we shouldn't be fighting that guy. I think he's a good guy.
I don't think he's a good guy. I think you're crazy there.
I don't
Then
think
why would he heal us?
Why would he keep a banshee chained up?
He froze my ancestors.
Okay, what's a banshee? Do I know that?
A banshee is an undead creature.
So
You would
an
know.
evil thing.
Yes, that he was using it for some purpose, and that's not.
Yeah,
You
it
don't
could've-
use
it
you
could've
don't
been a
use
good
an evil
purpose.
thing for you don't use
Have
an
you
evil
seen
thing.
Walking Dead?
I'm gonna slap you.
It's
I
at
don't-
this
I don't
point
know what
you
Walking
guys
Dead is.
hear-
Sorry.
You guys hear from the deep, deep catacombs of this castle a loud, distantly loud. You can tell it's loud somewhere else in the castle, but to you it's manageable. a scream that just echoes through the castle. And as it kind of cascades down the hallways, you can see the ice building and building on the inside of the castle.
Well, I think there you have it.
Let's get
I
the
don't
fuck
think
out of
you-
here.
I don't think you use something evil for something good there, Kintar. So I think whatever he's using her for is probably something bad. In all honesty, she seems to be the victim in all this.
I don't think that's true. I'm not a fan of the undead.
Well, Kintar, neither am I. We've killed plenty of undead. I specifically am made to kill undead, but
So I don't know why you're siding with the Banshee.
All I
not
know
siding
is that
with
you
the
guys
Banshee.
can
I
take
just
your.
think we need more information.
You can take your
we
argument.
definitely
Hey,
need to get out of here.
yes,
Yeah,
let's get the
let's
fuck
get out of
out.
here.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Let's get out of
just
here.
take it off. Fucking run.
I just see like the Scooby-Doo legs.
Yeah.
You guys haul out of that place as fast as you can. As you're leaving, corridors are tighter than they were when you came through. The hallway that exits the mountainside is like you have to sidle to get through it.
Oh gosh.
We're
It's
gonna
so
have to come
small
back
now. As you guys all exit the mountainside, you see it close behind you.
Not a moment too soon.
Lovely.
With a huge glowing rune on the face of it. You know this rune to be from your village. It's the rune on the sign outside the village, just as you come in.
The village that we stayed at last night?
No.
That's the
Fezzik.
village.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. When I see that, I think
I think we need to go have a talk with some of your village people.
I think that may be a smart move.
Should we first attempt to get paid by Captain
Yes.
Leon?
For our troubles, I
should
think
we-
we've earned it.
Fair enough. Well, let's just hope whatever those eyes are that are watching us aren't going to kill us in our sleep, and I just start walking.
I don't feel like this is near as sinister as you guys seem to believe.
I think you're stupid for even thinking that, and I keep walking.
Why would? Are you this skeptical about like people that heal you generally?
I think you're looking at it a lot simpler that just because they didn't kill us, they're good. I think I don't know if you understand that. Just because it didn't kill us doesn't make it good.
It's not that he didn't kill us. It's that like we attacked him. We were the aggressors in that situation, and he still chose to save us. Like it's not that he just didn't kill us. He's like actively saved all of our lives.
He doesn't see us as a big.
One, I don't think he saved us, and I think as Fezzik said, more things are at play here than what we think.
I mean, he showed healing abilities. Like I don't know how else we would have been healed.
I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
Listen, I don't think there's a reason for us to decipher why we're alive. We just be thankful it's happened. But we do need to know and then to understand that he has magical power that I don't think he's using for good. It may not be just straight for evil, but it's not for good. Is he kind of like looking around the winter wonderland that we're kind of like walking down the mountain?
I mean, people have been talking about how cold it's been getting. I mean, it can't be a good thing that it's getting colder and colder and colder.
I don't think we should rush to any conclusions, but
I'm not concluding.
Right.
I'm not concluding.
Right. I don't think we need to do that, but I think we need to be wary and we need to figure out some questions and get some answers.
I just think it's
I
a more
agree.
complicated situation.
Well, yes.
We're in agreement there.
You notice that the ground and the mountain itself is steaming. Like there's a vapor coming up off of the ice. It's still cold as fuck out here. But the vapor is condensing into a fog. A thick fog that hangs close to the ground.
Like what was inside?
Yeah. Not glowing though, but
Yeah.
still just as dense. Um. Uh. The feeling that you get is foreboding. It isn't. This place isn't calm. It isn't as quiet as it seems. And you guys barely saw any of it. What you do now know is that there is a banshee that keeps this place cold, and a tender that makes sure that the banshee remains there. With this piece of information, you all start your journey back to Sarenholm. The 3 or 4 day trek
Just
will be
skip
long.
right through the village. Don't stay at the village. Right through the village.
We're traveling the time. We're traveling the road.
Yep.
As you walk through the village, people are kind of like, "Whoa, holy crap, they came back. Yeah, they look kind of cold." The 2 guards that notice you give very suspicious looks to the fact that you guys are still alive. They did not expect you to come back. And as you guys exit the village, you, I'll say you, B, you look up and you notice there's a white hawk that follows you for a moment.
God damn it, why am I the one seeing all the shit that's watching us? What the fuck is this?
And then turns away and leaves.
I get to see the fucking lady in the goddamn hat with the fucking rabbit ears, and now I get to see this white hawk watching our asses.
I'll say that Fezzik sees it as well.
Oh, hey, thank you.
It's just a bird.
Fezzik, you saw that shit too? I'm not crazy?
It's just a bird.
Fuck you. Fuck you, you bastard. You're a bastard.
You're just making him more paranoid.
Oh, God.
The
So
trek is... Oh, go ahead.
Specifically a white hawk. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The trek is long. It takes 3 days. A day shorter than you'd expected, but with constant movement and diligent.
Had a cart.
Diligentness. You guys make it back to the gates of Sarenholm. As you do so, the castle gates are ominously tall, reminding you slightly of the giant structure that you guys were just in. Out front are these huge guardians, big automatons shaped like massive chess piece style. Think of the big dwarven mechanist things that come out of the wall. They're just sitting in big stone thrones next to the door on either side.
Can I ask, out of pure curiosity, because I'm a paranoid motherfucker now, like, as we were making our way back, I would have been checking over my shoulder every chance going through those flower fields and everything. She ever show up again or no?
She does, but far away.
You fucking bitch.
She shows up twice. She shows up on the dusk.
And is she, like, out in the flower fields, or?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Didn't see her.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm never.
She doesn't tend to get close to the road. But she's watching you for sure.
What if I, like, gave her a little bit of, like, a wave? Do I see any in it all or no?
You give her a wave, and you see, because the way that her hat is, it kind of like blocks her vision just a little bit, and you see the hat tilt down to below the nose. As
I'd say my head just goes to like a crook, just kind of like a dog curious, just like
you crook, and then you kind of like look back at the group, and when you look back, she's gone.
Fucking gone. God damn it, this woman. She's trying so hard to get with me. No, okay, all right. It's what I have to tell myself, that she's not going to slit my throat in my sleep.
It's at about this point you walk up to the gates, and the guards stop you at the gate. What's your business?
Reporting back for Captain Leon.
These fools again.
Captain, yeah.
I was saying, do we recognize these two?
They're the two. They're surely the two that.
They no, it's not the same two. These are guards that they trust with the outside walls.
Yeah.
Those other ones get the inside because they're fucking
Yeah, exactly. They get the post office because they're kind of.
Oh, I forgot they are just postal men.
Mailmen.
Yeah.
When you call them
in
that.
armor. Yeah, in armor. But let's see. Well, we just turned him away. So
Why'd you?
What does that mean we gotta do for you?
Well, wait. Why'd you turn Captain Leon away?
It's not for us to know. We were just told by the higher ups that he's not allowed back in the city.
Where's he now?
Where did you turn him out? Did you see which direction he left in?
He went east with some girl.
Wait.
Okay. Went east with some.
Can you describe?
What the girl? Was the girl have like blonde or black hair?
No, it was Leon, and actually there were two people. Yeah, two people with him. It was Leon. It was a girl with brown hair and a purple dress. And she was wearing a hood, but it seemed like her ears were a little longer than usual. And then he was traveling with a small orcish girl as well.
And they went east the way we just came.
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't see them at all making our way here.
That's strange. Hopefully they didn't go into the flowers or they're fucked.
Oh, motherfucker, and I turn around. Well, wait.
Well,
So, wait. We're not here for Captain Leon. Can we come into the city, please?
Make
mind.
a persuasion check.
God fucking damn it.
Is this like a closed borders town?
Like, yeah, what's happening? We just came from this place and now they're trying to lock us out.
Home is never like this. This is like New
high
York.
alert.
Yes.
What'd you say?
High alert.
This is like this city is like New York.
It's like a martial law right
everybody is
now.
So what's going on? Why the extra security?
Oh, 19! 19
Nice.
plus 1! A dirty 20 for my persuasion.
He says, I don't care, you can come in. You're not him, so doesn't matter to me.
Alrighty.
He says, I don't know why we couldn't let Leon in, but it was King's orders, so, comes from the top, you can't ignore it.
How is this happen? What the fuck is going on?
I think we should request audience with the king.
I think you're on crack if you think that a couple of 3 guys that have a total of like 50 gold to their name is really going to get an audience with the king.
Okay.
But sure.
It's at this point where the guard that you guys spoke to, the morning before you left for Flocastroza, the long kind of salt and pepper haired with the goatee, he runs up to you and he looks rather panicked. He says, right, you all arrived safely. None of you died.
Well,
we don't think so.
We're standing here.
You don't think so?
Yeah, some shit happened. Doesn't matter. Continue.
What's going on?
Leon will not be able to.
Yeah, what's going on
be
with
here.
that shit?
Here is your payment. Should be 50 gold in there for the lot. As well as
50 gold for all 3 of us? We haven't even reported information or anything like that. I'm so confused.
I know.
Let him talk, boys.
Extenuating circumstances.
What
Please.
are the circumstances?
Explain.
Oh, you can't.
He
I look over
looks
at
down
Fezzik and I'm
kind
like, Fezzik, work your magic. Get this man to talk.
He says, I can't explain anything right now, but come back in a month's time and things will be different.
Where? As he says that,
he says
straight up, Trev. Straight up, is a coup happening?
he hears this and the guards kind of like look at each other and look at him and he looks back at them and just shakes his head no. and turns back to you guys.
My
and
hand is
says,
just resting on the hilt of my sword, like, what the fuck is happening?
There is a little civil unrest. The king isn't well right now. Leon is suspicious, and so we had to turn him away. But
Leon is suspicious of what?
there are rumors that what's going on here is his fault.
And what's going on here is...
Come with me.
he leads you into the castle
we just
walls.
keep asking questions, he'll finally give us answers.
He leads you into the castle walls, and you go into... he doesn't say anything for a good long while. Leads you into the inn that you guys all went into. Pushes past the barkeep into his back room where the Ember Swine lives. And back in this back room is a war table.
What the
You
fuck?
let us into the war room?
Wait. I was about to say, I look at him and I go, well, wait right second. We asked about a coup and everything. Are you about to ask us to, like, conspire against the king? What the fuck's going on right now?
He turns around and he says,
I would never ask you to overthrow the king. The king is dead.
Alrighty
By
then.
hand.
We're not sure
You
yet.
believe it's Captain Leon?
That's what the king's advisors are telling us. But we're not sure what's going on here.
Who's ruling?
We think there may be a coup happening, and at this point, you were the last people that spoke to him before we left on our mission. Hopefully him and that girl can figure something out.
The last thing we heard is that they were headed off east. That's the direction we just came from. We didn't see them.
You didn't see them on the road?
We did not see them.
Not at all.
Curious.
Where is
Very
King
curious.
Leon now? Where is he heading to east?
They said that
Captain Leon. Stop calling him king. Jesus.
Shut up.
He's King Leon now. High street.
If the people want it.
he said that they were traveling to Graubuin. It's on the eastern coast. But they would be making a few stops along their way to that location. He explains that Leon doesn't. He's traveling with people that might be dangerous,
Now, question.
So you
as
said-
well
you
as Leon
said-
himself.
Apologies. You say Galoren, right?
Graubuin. Graw.
Okay, so sorry, I was looking at the map that we currently have with Sarenholm, Wolfpine, Everhill, and then I saw the
Yes.
gates of Galoren. Okay.
The Graubuin is the eastern city with the whirlpool.
Okay.
So the guards described like the woman that the captain was with. That's not the flower lady, right?
No.
Okay.
Nah, that bitch was
Who
checking
is,
me out.
who is this little girl that he's with?
The king's daughter.
he says, no, she's definitely not royalty from around here. Her
Who
presence, the
of
fact
the
that she
royal
exists
family
at
is
all
still
makes me
alive?
nervous.
It's true. Who's next in line? Who's going to succeed?
His son.
His, like, 5-year-old son, probably.
His name is Filbert. Prince
Yeah.
Filbert.
How old
He's
is he?
9.
Ah, yes.
I'm sure.
What about his mother? Is his mother gonna
Gone.
be like... Oh, mother's dead too. Shit.
God.
Bad situation for this kid.
Yeah. He explains that the queen died during childbirth.
Oh.
And
Mortality
that
rate, what do you say?
the king had been sick for a while, and they weren't able to figure out how he had gotten sick, and then passed the day before you came into town. The mission that they were on, he can't disclose, but he warns you that the woman that they picked up on said mission is insanely dangerous. She doesn't know it yet, but she's incredibly dangerous.
Who said
The
this?
one that is currently with the captain, the little girl.
Oh.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, not the older woman in the purple gown.
No, the woman in the purple gown is the one that he's saying is dangerous.
Okay, so it's not the little girl. The one that he's talking about in the purple
he said
gown
that
is dangerous.
he says that the orc girl. He's like,
the orc girl is strong-headed, but I don't think she has any, wherewithal to do any serious damage.
Okay.
The moon elf in the purple dress, however,
so she's
the fact that she exists at all is concerning.
Oh, kind of racist.
Under
my breath.
Well, moon elves are legend. They don't exist. They were said to be the closest thing to godhood that you can find on the terrestrial plane, other than the Fave courts.
You think we could get an audience with the prince?
With Filbert?
With
like
a
we're
9-year-old?
I think that's a great idea.
Like we're gonna ask a 9-year-old a ton of fucking questions?
He explains. He says,
"This is where it gets serious. What I've told you here today isn't for the ears of anybody outside this room. Not a soul. If I hear that this rumor is starting to go around, I know who started it. And punishment will be swift. The kingdom is unaware, and it will stay that way for the time being."
I believe we plan on leaving after we have this conversation. Seems we must travel east to find Leon.
I think Leon will be fine on his own adventure. What did you find at the mountain?
Well, we were hoping to be compensated for the information, but we've only been paid 50 gold.
Yeah, we were promised a much bigger reward, and we really risked our lives to get this information.
Right. I tell you what. You tell me what it is, and I'll gauge it.
You can see that
all right.
He's nervous and he's trying to get the fuck out of there.
Oh, all right. Jesus Christ, this guy. Well, we investigated the mountain like we were asked. We went up to it. We went inside. Found that it's an entire frozen city. And inside this apparent giant frozen city, as in a city for giants. It was completely covered in ice. We went inside, investigated it as much as we could, made our way down into a Colosseum-like structure. We fought an elephant man who also kind of looked like a giant. He tortured a banshee, and every single time the banshee would scream, the ice would spread.
Which we believe is what's causing the ice across the land.
He was just attacking the banshee, healing it, attacking it, healing it.
We barely made it out with our lives.
Strange. I will inform who I must. We will do further research into this situation, and hopefully we can find an outcome that'll save people. And hopefully the mountain.
I was gonna say
kind of like.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and as we were leaving the mountain closed and shut off. It was closed off and is no longer to be entered that way. Along with it, as we were leaving back towards the small town south of the mountain, we saw fumes and vapor glistening off the mountaintop.
Such a strange place. Bet it holds lots of secrets. Thank you for the information.
And he hands you another satchel. He says,
that should cover it. It's about 150 gold pieces, 70 silver, and 40 copper.
Finally got some spending money, boys.
We're going to do a business with you.
Of course.
Do you expect anything of us further? I expect you're telling us all this information because you want our help with something.
Keep an ear to the ground. If you have any questions or hear anything specific, contact me through this. And he sets in your hand a small bell, like a Christmas bell. He says, shake it, and you should be able to contact me from anywhere in the world. It's essentially a sending stone.
Gotcha.
Fancy.
We thank you for this, and we will be heading out maybe quite soon to I believe I will be going back home. I have a few questions after our journey.
Can we
that's a good
continue
idea.
to use this room whenever we have like 2 related events to plan?
Are we able to meet you here?
He says, well, you're privy to it now, so welcome to the rebellion. And he holds out his hand to shake yours, Fezzik.
Wait, rebellion against what?
And I wanted to ask that as well.
We still haven't been told. Are we for the kingdom, against the kingdom? What's going on here?
We are for the kingdom.
Okay.
He kind of, you get the vibe that this is very much so like someone is trying to overthrow the kingdom right now, and the people that are on the side of good for the kingdom are doing everything that they can as far behind the scenes as possible as to not raise suspicion, so that they can build their own plans to kind of combat what's going on here.
Because it's much easier to overthrow a 9-year-old than it is a full-grown adult.
But does when we're talking about, does he want the 9-year-old to take the throne?
You can tell that he's not so sure. With this being such a sudden thing, the entire system is fucked right now. Like, there hasn't been any ceremony. The kingdom still thinks the king is still alive. Like, it's a bad time. He explains that he's not sure who can be trusted in the circles, but those of the group that come into this room can be trusted, because they've, either got no ties to the kingdom whatsoever, or they've specifically come in because they've heard strange tidings, or they've experienced strange things here and there and have rumors. It's essentially like a neighborhood watch room turned brute force, like backroom militia.
Do you believe that Leon could lead?
I think Leon is a troubled man, but in time he might be worthy enough.
You can see him become kind of thoughtful and choky a little bit. He says,
I just pray that Leon can stay safe.
We'll see, since they think he's the one who did it.
Yeah. He says, also, keep your eye out. There's too many puzzle pieces not for it to be a puzzle, if you know what I mean. There are pieces of
many
armor.
Coincidences for it not to be a bit of a conspiracy.
Yeah. He explains to you that both Leon and this girl that they picked up on their journey are users of a specific set of armor. Silver and blue, they have significant power and only become more powerful when each piece of the armor is close to one another. He explains that so far, the only 2 that are known to be around or to exist are the one that the girl has and the chest piece that Leon bears. He says that if you experience anything like this, that's means for contact.
When he starts bringing that up, can I try to remember the leg armor piece that the elephant had on him, and if that was a similar?
Yeah. You would know that thinking back to the armor that Leon was wearing and the armor that the elephant gentleman was wearing, they would be a match.
Well, looks like we gotta go get that armor for ourselves.
Yeah, kind of pondering that for a second, I would kind of look at him and, well, I think the creature we fought in the castle may be bearing another piece of that armor. A leg piece.
This is curious. Well,
he was a bit of a bastard.
Hopefully this... Huh?
It's just that he was a bit of a bastard with it.
Well, I'm sure he was. Leon can tend to be the same.
He kind of turns to the war table, and you can see like there's a small like wooden mannequin that has two of the pieces kind of colored on it. And he rips off the leg of the mannequin and puts it on top of Flocastroza, and he says,
"That's a problem for later. Hopefully, once you go back home, you can come back and have more information for us."
Hold on.
Feel that.
They died. He says, essentially keep in contact. If you hear anything about the armor, phone in. If you find the whereabouts of Leon and what he's up to, phone in. But as far as that, there's not really a whole lot he can ask you to do, especially right now with things being so early on. But he says that you've always, he says that he's grateful for the help that you've done and the reconnaissance that you've helped them out with. And the bartender pipes up and he says, "Yes, and if you ever need room, you are welcome to stay here. As long as you are Serenhome."
As long as what?
As long as you are in Serenhome.
Can't really stay here if we're not.
We may want to stay a night to regroup after the long journey before we head home. Before I head home. So thank you that.
He kind of hands you guys what seems to be, it's like a small silver key. He says, "Go behind the bookshelf on second floor. You should find the secret room." And he kind of like goes up there.
Trev, you're so excited by that.
I know.
Goes up there and takes. You can hear some shuffling, and he says, "It is red book on second shelf." And let me see here. At this point, I'm going to say we will come to a close with this session.